right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Middle. Hold on, son.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good. Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hold on, son.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. Captain.
Nix to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
On play action, here's Nix. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, 32 yards. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos 7, Patriots 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New England.
May going to give it to Henderson. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, 51 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Captain.
Here's Nix. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
To throw. Here's Nix. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Nix. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Douglas, the man in motion. Looking to throw. May. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll throw with May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
20 more yards. That's another Patriots first
Here's
down.
May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Ready.
To throw is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play. And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. What's good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing here is May. Here's a diving catch right side. And they'll take him to the ground quickly. But he's able to get it down to the 41-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10. To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, May. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's good. Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
Back to throw. Nix. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Kill. Ole.
They're going. It's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, and that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. On first down, it's Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 68 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
And the Patriots first down.
They'll run here with Henderson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Henderson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up fourth and goal.
They're going on 4th down. May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
2nd and 10.
Kill! Hold on, son. Ready.
Looking to throw. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
And so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Throwing Nix. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Nix to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Nix to the air. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now 1st and goal. Dobbins going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Bombers.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tried to punch it in with the extra beef of the fullback on 3rd and goal, but it didn't work.
And you think to yourself, more...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Henderson going to run for it. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, here's Nix. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
Captain. Hold on, second. Kill. Ready. Captain.
Back to throw. Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And now they'll audible to something else. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they said.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
The extra point now for Borregales. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready? Chill. Olay.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Keep